USL League 2 season is back as today I am going to San Jose and going to Pioneer High School as I'm there to watch a USL League 2 Norcal division match between AFC Almaden versus SF Glens. Now, not only the fact that this is the season opener for both of these teams, this technically is the first ever match for AFC Almaden in the USL League 2 as they have come into this league as an expansion team, and they're going to get themselves tested straight away because they're facing against an SF Glens team that last season they did very well in this division, finishing second in the league, and they're looking to try to replicate that once again this season and trying to make it to the playoffs. But yeah, let's see how this game is going to turn out. Let's see, maybe we might see some history too with AFC Almaden maybe getting their first goal, or who knows, maybe even getting their first point and first win of their USL League 2 history. But yeah, let's see how this game is going to turn out. Let's go soccer. Just arrived here at Pioneer High School, and as you can see, both teams are doing their pregame warm-up. These are the SF Glens player doing their pregame warm-up, and then on that far side are the AFC Almaden player doing their pregame warm-up. Still got about 35 minutes before the kickoff of this match. And now it looks like both teams is heading to the center circle. And in just a bit, we're going to get ready for the start of this USL League 2 Norcal Division match between Almaden FC and SF Glens. And the referee gets this match underway. Almaden FC will be going all black tonight, going from left to right. While SF Glens will be going with their away goal kit, going from right to left as we are underway on this beautiful Saturday evening here at Pioneer High School in San Jose. Looking for some space on the left, and that one is going to be cleared away. It's only halfway clear. So this one is toward the back post, and his intended target actually missed this one, and that is going to be over the bar as that's the first shot of the game. As I said, here comes Almaden FC on the other end. Nice little move to get by that defender. He's going to go for a goal, and, well, the keeper had to tip that one over, and I don't think the keeper was expecting him to go for a goal there, but he made a good save here to tip that one over. It's a corner here for Almaden FC. It's a decent one here, and the ball's loose, and it's saved by the keeper and clear off the line as well. That ball was dangling in the dangerous spot, and well, the Almaden player did get to it, but the keeper somehow was able to save that, and then just a goal line clearance here for the Glens. Working this one on this left side. So he dinked this one in. It's a decent ball, and well, that is going to be out of play, but even if that one was on target and went in, it wouldn't have counted because the offside flag has came up. Despite creating some of these chances. Oh, and that is going to be a throw in here as the referee, well, he shaked his head there, and it was definitely a huge shout for a penalty. Going to switch the play here on the left side, looking for some room. Stretch out the field, and well, that's going to be a free kick, and well, that's a bit of a careless foul there from Almaden FC as that player didn't look like he really was anywhere near in a dangerous area, and really a cheap free kick to give away, and could be costly here from the Hose as now this is going to set up a very dangerous free kick here for SF Glens. It's also just a two-man wall set up here from Almaden, so see whether or not if this is actually going to be delivered into the box. You know, on second look, it definitely looked like it's maybe a little far to go for goal, but we'll see whether or not if that's the case. And instead, he's going to dink this one into the dangerous area, but it's going to be right to the keeper. And there's a bit of a tussle for the ball. He's still able to weave by a couple of defender, and well, the goalkeeper, he could have made a little bit of meal of that, but that one looked like it's just a low-driven shot that just bounced out of play. Well, that's a cheap giveaway, and now here comes Almaden. Can they take advantage? It's a 2-on-4 situation. He's going to go for goal, and that is right to the keeper. Now that is going to be the halftime whistle. So halftime here at Pioneer High School. It is scoreless between Almaden FC and SF Glens. So it's halftime here at Pioneer High School as I'm now making my traditional walk to the other side of the stadium. And at halftime, it is scoreless between SF Glens and Almaden FC. And I gotta say, you know, the expansion team, the hosts, I think they've been the better team here in the first half. They definitely created more of the chances here in the first half, though. SF Glens started to kind of take control of the game as the half goes along. They kind of slow the pace down a little bit, but despite that, they just haven't really been that good in terms of their final third play. And not to mention, right near the end of the first half, they were giving the ball away way too cheaply in the midfield. That could have been costly for them. But either way, let's see how this second half is going to be. And, you know, for Almaden, obviously, I know that they'll be happy that they play a pretty strong first half, but they know that they're looking to try to maybe take advantage of that in the second half and maybe get themselves their first ever goal in their team history. But we'll see whether or not that will happen, or will SF Glens, who, you know, after a bit of a lackluster first half, let's see if they can turn around here in the second and maybe get the opening goal here in the second half. And now it looks like both teams is back on the pitch, and in just a bit we're going to get ready for the start of the second half between Almaden FC and SF Glens. And the referee gets the second half underway. Well, after a scoreless first half, both of these teams are looking to try to get the first goal, and see whether or not if the hosts, who I think they've been the better team in the first half, can do so here in the second and also make some history of scoring their first ever team goal in USL League 2, or will the Glens potentially get the opener here as we are underway here. It's still all to play for in the season opener for both of these teams here. Again, they have nothing to show for at least, and you know, it was mainly because of a couple of good saves. That's a good run, and well, that is going to go wide as well. That was a nice run there by that attacker, getting by a couple of defender and then trying to finish off with an ambitious effort. And the set piece here in the corner here on that right side is the corner delivery. It's a good one, and it's in the back of the net, and SF Glens take a 1-0 lead in this game. Well, I said before how they have been dangerous in terms of set pieces, even going back to last season, and it seems like they're doing it again into this season as well, because that was a great delivery into the box, and maybe some questionable defending there from Almaden FC in terms of the set piece defense, but SF Glens, the road team, draw first blood in this season opener for both of these teams, and 5 minutes into the second half, it's 1-0 in favor of SF Glens. They maybe deserve themselves a goal as well, but can they do so here, as here they come again on the attack? He's going to go for goal from long range, and well, that's not the first time we've seen ambitious effort that has been happened from the host, but even from that range, I think that was way too ambitious. Another corner here, and again, this is where the Glens scored just a couple of minutes ago from this right side. We'll see whether or not if they can do it again. It's another decent ball. This time the keeper comes off his lines and didn't get to it, and in the end, he is fortunate because that one goes out of play. And right now, Almaden, you can sense that they're a little bit shaky in terms of defending set pieces. See, there's a lot of bodies in the box. Instead, they're going to go for short, something off the training ground, and he's going to go for a long-range effort. Well, that was not what I expected in terms of them doing something off the training ground from the set piece and from the corner. Going to push themselves the equalizer here. Well, that's a great ball, and here comes Almaden. Maybe an opportunity here for the equalizer, and it's in the back of the net, and that is the first ever goal for Almaden FC here in USL League 2. Well, the fans definitely celebrate there, and as expected there is they have scored for the first time in their team history in USL League 2. And 68 minutes play here. It is all tied up between SF Glens and Almaden FC. The set piece coming in, and it's headed away here. Ooh, that's a shout for handball. It's not given. This one is still into the 18-yard box. Looking to trying to cross this one in. Instead, that one is in the back of the net, and Almaden FC is now taking the lead. Well, the fans once again celebrate here as well. That one came off the post and in, and well, certainly a bit fortunate there too. as that one, as I said, came off the post and in, but you can kind of sense it with Almaden FC having the momentum in the last couple of minutes, and they have definitely turned this around, at least in the last couple of minutes, and they have now taken the lead here and potentially on their way of their first famous win in their club history, of them getting their historic first win. Oh, what a play that is. Oh, and that is a very disappointing effort. And, well, you done a great move there to split those two defender. And then again, not the first time we've seen it, where as soon as we've seen an amazing play that is being made from Almaden player, they're being a little bit too selfish. But it's only halfway clear again. And that's not going to be a foul here, but SF Glens still has this ball on this right side, and now they played this ball to the right, and that is going to hit the upright and go out of play for a goal kick. It's not the only goal on the set piece, and that was coming from a corner. Let's see if they do so again, as now we're into stoppage time. It's a two-man wall here for Almaden FC. It's the ball lofted into the night sky. It's flicked on, and that is clear the way. Only halfway clear, as that one is going to go over the upright there. Now that player has the ball here. I'm pretty sure they're trying to head to corner flag, but instead, the full-time whistle is being blown. It's history here at Pioneer High School, as Almaden FC in their inaugural game in their club history in the USL League 2. They get all 3 points here and get their first ever win, as they win 2-1 in this game over SF Glens. Now here comes the Almaden FC player, and well, they're definitely going to get a standing ovation for this crowd here. What a moment it is, certainly for their club and certainly for this fans. Seeing their team getting their first ever win in their first ever game in USL League 2 history. Definitely been soaking this one in for quite a while and into the night here. It was just finished here at Pioneer High School, as I'm now back in the car, and it's definitely a historic night here, at least for Almaden FC, because not only they get their first 2 goals in team history, but they also get their first ever win in their first ever match in the USL League 2, and they definitely deserve this win. You know, I thought they were the better team throughout this game. Well, at least, you know, they kind of start off slow in the beginning of the second half, and they went down 1-0, but credit to them. You know, they continued to show that resiliency. They got the equalizer and then quickly get themselves the lead in a 2-goal swing in a span of 5 minutes. And that, you know, for SF Glens, they'll definitely be very disappointed with this result, not just because they threw away the lead in this one, but I don't think they played relatively well in this game. It definitely does not look like a team that had made it to the playoffs in the last 2 seasons, and that their hope that this is just maybe just early season kind of things that you know, they're not off to really the strongest start, and as the season goes along, they'll correct that. But certainly this was the night for Almaden FC, and certainly for their fans and players to remember. But we'll see whether or not if they can continue to do so as the season goes along. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time.